Yes, ma'am, I can be more specific than that. I just got off the phone with an FBI agent who refused to take a report. I've been harassed, threatened, and intimidated by law enforcement, as well as my friends and family, over the death of a woman who slandered my name. These FBI agents never give me their names, so it's difficult.
We're not allowed to do that. I'm sorry. That's not something we can do.
All that allows you to do is to break the law and get away with it.
Sean Schwartz? Is that SCHWARTZ?
I notice you know my last name, and I didn't give it to you. So you guys are pretty well informed.
When I answered the phone. Did I misunderstand?
My name is Sean Schwartz.
Okay. Are you located in Wyoming?
I am currently.
And can you tell me what vicinity so I know which area to assign the call?
I am in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Cheyenne. Okay, very good. Okay, and so you said it's involving a death of. Okay, I'm not sure I'm understanding. So there's someone they didn't take your call, or they didn't take your complaint, or didn't speak with you.
They refused to take a report about the wrongdoing of officers across the state of Colorado and Nebraska. The fact is, every officer and every law enforcement agency that I have contacted has outright refused to take a look at the evidence. And as a result, officers were able to slander my name, assault me repeatedly, and make it so that I can't see my friends or family. There were judges involved in this as well.
You said there was assault involved?
A what?
You said there was assault involved. Did I understand that correctly?
There was multiple assaults involved, but I was saying that there was even judges involved. The judges had a conflict of interest, yet were having court without me regardless. I was literally prevented from showing evidence for an entire year.
And this is also in Colorado and Nebraska?
I was assaulted in both, yes ma'am. I was assaulted for speaking out about police.
You assaulted, so physically harmed?
Yes ma'am, I was physically harmed repeatedly.
Okay.
Police in Colorado refused to take a report about it, and police in Nebraska refused to take a report about it. Repeatedly.
I'm writing.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm writing.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm trying to make good notes here.
I've contacted the FBI. They've already been involved in the Natalie Bollinger case, which is what all this stems from.
Natalie
Bollinger. Yes, ma'am.
Can you spell that last name, please?
B as in boy. OLLINGER.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Today is and is there a good number where you can be reached, please?
Yes, ma'am. It's 308.
308-566. Landline, a work, a cell?
It's a cell phone. I was made homeless by the death of Natalie Bollinger.
So this is a cell phone number, so that they can reach it at any time then, if I'm after.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not limited to working hours or something like that.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have enough evidence to take down half the police in the state of Colorado. Not literally, but there's at least 100 officers who have been involved in refusing to take a report and assaulting and threatening my friends and family.
Okay. I'll pass the message along.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your call. Have a good day.
I'll at least pretend to. Bye. Now, I've done that before as well. They've never called me back. Never. They outright refuse. See, here's the thing. It's nobody's job, apparently, to investigate this shit. It's everybody's job to investigate it when it's time to slander somebody and to frame somebody for things that they didn't do. It's everybody's job when it comes to Alicia Bollinger and Ted Bollinger and Sarah Victoria Funderburg. They refuse to look at both sides. They only look at one. The slander from one side, the harassment from one side, the frame from one side. If you don't show the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you're just picking out little parts that you can use to try to twist into something else. That's called framing. As a result, every officer and every judge and every deputy that I have dealt with has taken part in framing me. Now, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of crimes I committed, but I admitted to all of them, now did I not? That's the point there, bud. I believe in doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. I was peaceful about it. I was kind about it. Until I wasn't allowed. When it got to the point that I was being assaulted over their slander, the police needed to get involved. And it wasn't until I was actually assaulted that I even tried to go talking to the police. Until then, it was just words. And I was staying out of Boulder, Colorado because of that. Now, don't get me wrong. I was pushed a couple of times by people, shoved, and told I needed to leave. I did not consider those assaults, and I didn't call the cops on those people. It was when I was actually assaulted that I attempted to call the police. Well, people turned a blind eye. Now, there's a lot of people that know better, but because I was screaming, that totally validates the fact that they're bitches. It totally makes it okay that they're bitches. I don't expect most of the people who are witnesses to tell the truth because they're pissed off at me. Then again,